Hello, hi. It's been a while, eh? Because we were vacationing in Montego Bay, my husband and I, and I've gotten into the habit of doing this Canadianism. All right, everywhere. It's not cool enough, but it's completely Canadian, and so that makes it cool in a different way. But sometimes I like to just say some comment without saying a. That might be good, or like they say, oot in a boot, oot in a boot. All Canadianisms. Oot in a boot are very cool, don't you think? Yeah, oot in a boot are cool, but I feel funny saying it because out and about. All right. So we had a gorgeous time in Montego Bay. The weather was very good. Cancun was as good, but equally as good. But then the last 2 days, the weather was a little too chilly for Cancun here, and we came back to Toronto this time. And Toronto was at 8 degrees. Wonderful paradise found. Paradise lost, paradise regained. But today is really cold. So, Toronto is back to its old tricks, teaching us who's master. All right. So, anyways, I wrote a poem, and which I'll share with you. And beautiful, beautiful. Last 2 days, warm weather, and hotel was good. But the problem with the hotel was it was S Hotel. The washroom door didn't close, and it has shutters. So a little more privacy, please, when you are, you know, in the can. Would be nice. Would be nice. Personally, I should have spoken to the hotel management, but then my husband takes care of everything. So, I just laid off. So here goes. This is my point. All right. Yeah, man. This is Toronto, man. With a sight of sweet snow fills the iris with delight, and the boughs of our maple tree have the snow whiteness of innocence, not yet awakened by the wintry rough terrain. Yonder, far, far away, in the land where God writes his message in the sky with the music of the Caribbean Sea, giving it the rhythmic beat or roar of the waves, and the gentle murmur of the waves lapping against sandy shore. Hallelujah! This is the land which the previously enslaved black people own. The black people own this land as the black skin that declares their sense of belonging, their sense of history, and their sense of pride and culture, and their sense of Jamaican identity in Montego Bay, where the sun beats down upon the land in the freshness of spring and lets you discover the beauty within yourself. Romance finds its twin soul in the orchid petals and in your answering soulmate, and the play of the sea waves against yourself make you feel a sense of abandon, a sense of William Wordsworth's joy, for all at once I see the rolling waves coming from the Seychelles colored water, branching off from the tricolored deep end where the sky touches the sea in an arc, the dancing waves telling me their secret to glee. My husband and I, in our daytime adventures, saw the king of reggae, Bob Marley's house, where we can feel his presence bring the spirit of his music. And a single bed with titanium white sheets lets you salute his greatness, but brings you in touch with reality. No promises made, and hence none broken. Get up, stand up for your rights. More mellow, I wanna love you every day and every night. Um, Going on with the poem, my husband, unknown to me, had what turned out to be a treat for me. Riding a horse on a tough terrain, a small, low sloped hillock with stones, and crossing a small stream and a muddy beach. And the owner of the horse, or the groom, who assured me he has had the horse since he was a baby, left me to do my own riding right after I got on, climbing steps onto the horse's back. I was totally panicky on the way to the beach, where the groom held the horse's reins along with me, and on the way back I was alone, and this time around I trusted in the horse. And he brought me back to the stream where he let his own owner lead me back. Nice horse, good boy, and I said so, stroking his mane. And then Adrian, our friendly driver, like Jeremy, his predecessor, took us to try our bamboo raft ride with a gentleman for our sailor. There was a white pelican and swimming ducks bobbing their heads in sync with the gentle movement of the water. And we got off to see vendors with attractive merchandise and foaming creamy waves in the seascape right opposite, telling their tale of crossing the seven seas in the seven heavens to emerge as waves crashing against the rocks and the shore. And my heart beat rapidly with my husband beside me, and it said, I love you to my husband, as silently as it had spelt it out in my mind. So that was my poem, and um, you should try Montego Bay for the March break. How does it sound? How does it sound? All right, the children are going to be there, and food was great. Food is really good. There's a lot of vegetarian. There are a lot of vegetarian options, and for those of you who like meat, of course, there's meat, and cooked well and that sort of thing, and free drinks. Yeah, all inclusive packages, and you'll meet people there. My husband made a bunch of friends, and so did he. And I spoke to a few people, and it was all friendly and beautiful. So, but you need to do these adventures also if you want to, or spend time in the resort. There's a pool, there are activities, and that sort of thing. All right. Signing off, Gayatri B. Sitaram. Thank you. I have to say, my husband became Jesse James on the beach. Yeah, on the horse. The guy didn't let him ride the stream, and he did like he area all by himself. How considerate wasn't the other horse owner? But at the end, I thanked him. The horse. Oh, he was so cute. There was nobody holding him. I had the reins. You have to hold some reins, and some reins. So like he had taught me, he had shown me, get my hand on the reins, and then the thing, and then he was like, slowly walking. Like they say in books, see, I mean, he knew his way around and that sort of thing at last, yeah. I wonder if the apple is going to appeal to the horse. Apple's a treat in all these books, British books. So I wish his owner, maybe I'll send him a text message with me in the sense an email from my computer, and I'll let him see if he can be rewarded with an apple. Such a wonderful horse. All right. Signing off, Gayatri P. Sitaram. Thank you. Yes. And I've forgotten the whole thing. See?